Welcome to Iridology Around the World. And today we are going to be talking to Robin Baker. And Robin is going to be the new IIPA president shortly. Within a week, she's going to be taking over the presidency. And I'm very excited to see what she's got planned. And so, without further ado, Robin, thank you for being here and talking to everyone today. We're excited to have you, and we're excited to know some little inside secrets about what's going on.
Well, I'm very excited to be here, Kathy, and thank you for having me.
Great, great. Well, are you getting excited?
Yes, I think it's finally starting to
It's
hit
setting
it.
in. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Well, tell me, are you excited about symposium?
very excited. Very,
Good.
very excited in person and for
Yes,
the hybrid.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Um, what about the symposium is piquing your interest that you really want to hear
Oh, you mean
from our presenters?
from
Because
our presenters?
there's a lot. What we've got 10 presenters this year. The
Yes, yes.
topics are kind of everywhere, but what are you excited to hear about? I'm
Well,
just
I'm just
curious.
excited to hear a lot of it's going to be on the level 3 that we
Yep,
had started. And so I'm really excited that we're going to be presenting that and getting
yep,
it out there.
yep. And you learned level 3.
Yes, I did.
It's exciting, isn't it?
It
It's
is.
fun.
It's great. I'm
It's
very excited.
there's a lot of information
Mhm.
that since everybody's learned level 1 and 2, level 3 really is advanced knowledge. And I tell my students this, it goes deeper, especially with the pupils.
Yes,
It
yes.
goes a little bit deeper in what we know about other signs that we can see of the eye itself.
Mhm.
I'm just, I really love level 3.
Yeah,
It's
I think
good.
it's great. Was very excited when it came out and to take when I went through the course and very excited to be level 3 iridologist.
Yeah, yeah. Well, while I've got you here, let's talk about your thoughts on your term during presidency. So you've obviously got a direction that you're going to drive IPA. So can you kind of share a little bit about that?
Well, I see, or I guess my vision, I would like to see iridology, how do I want to say it, used as an assessment in the medical field so that doctors, would say, hey, have you talked to an iridologist? What's going on? Instead of just showing up and they deal with like just a lot of symptoms that's going in talking to someone. So I have, with my clients, what I have done is the ones that are under a medical doctor, I have had them basically, they've taken what I've given them, the report or what I've told them, and they've gone to their doctors with it. And their doctors are like, oh, what is this? And they were checking it out. And I was really excited for that. And I think Liz Conlin has done or had some of her clients in Australia. They were doing the same thing. So I would like to see it maybe head that way a little bit.
So you're basically kind of talking about working hand in hand with the doctor, not necessarily giving the doctors the power to take over iridology, correct?
Yeah, I don't think, I mean, they would have to go through training and everything. And I think it's good for an iridologist to work with them and they can see, well, we're not quacks. We're out there. We have done a lot of research. And just so that they know what's going on and understand it.
Good, good. That's a good focus. I like that. And I too like to work in conjunction with my clients if they are under the care of a medical professional to
Yes.
work along with that because we don't take any we don't have the authority to remove some medication that one of our clients is taking. We work
Yes.
in conjunction with that and use
Yes.
food to help.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. Wonderful. I do like that approach. I do
Oh,
like that approach. Yeah, that's great. Um, can you tell us maybe where you see IPA headed in the future? Because you'll have this for the next 3, almost 4 years. Where do you see IPA's growth?
Well, I would like to see it growing, because I also want to continue with the legal aspects, everything that's going on, especially in the state of California, um, the legislation that's going on. I want to see IIPA continue with that and actually get involved, or as Brenda and Michael Salas, Ellen have been doing, letting them know this is what we do, and we're not out there. We want to have, um, I'd like to see it broad, I guess, legislation for protection of iridology, like with herbal medicine, um, nutritional supplements, things like that. And though using as assessment, it kind of goes hand in hand.
Mhm, mhm. I too have joined that cause. And I would highly advise any certified iridologist that's practicing and working with
Yes,
clients to really lean towards joining that mission, because it's going to take a lot of us to rise up and use our voice, use our power,
yes, exactly.
use other legislation to stake our claim in iridology. And we have to stand strong for what we know. This just isn't a hobby. This isn't just something we just want to set around and maybe it shows up at the doorstep and maybe it doesn't.
Yeah,
This is things that we have a driving passion for, but we've taken time and money and we've learned the education. We've That's the whole purpose of having IPA, is so that we
yes,
can have
exactly.
structured
Hmm.
curriculum, use the
Yes,
same terminology, understand the same meanings.
yes,
Again, it's what I tell people: you want to be a part of that certification. You've got that safety net, but we
yes.
all speak the same language. That's very, very important, that we learn the same language and learn the same signs,
Yeah, no, I agree totally. Yes.
and understand that. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm proud and excited at the same time that you are going to be our next president. I cannot
Thank
wait
you.
to see what's coming down the pike. I know sometimes life throws us a little bit of a curveball, and some things we
Yeah.
were, going in this direction, we have to make a turn. But you know what? I think with you at the helm, we're going to be okay. So I'm
Oh, thank you.
excited. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I never dreamed when I got on the board or even became a iridologist, that one day I would be president. It was like not even in my thoughts.
yeah, yeah. Well, that's one of life's little curveballs.
Yes, yes,
It'll
exactly.
happen. Well, I can't wait to see you next week in San Diego, and I just can't wait to hear all of the speakers. I can't wait to see all of our IPA family and talk about the future and talk about where we are and learn some fun, exciting things. And
Yes.
I'm getting real stoked right now.
Me too.
Yeah.
Very
All right.
excited for it.
Well, thank you for taking the time to meet with me and talk with me. I think our little buddy in Australia, he either slept in or he's having a wild Valentine's Day. I don't know what he's doing,
I
but
don't know. We
that's
miss you,
okay.
Christos.
Sometimes I can drive this car by myself, but
Yeah,
I like having passengers go with me. So,
I know. I understand.
well, Robin, thanks again, and good luck. I can't wait to see what's going to happen to IPA in the future. I think things are going to be great.
Okay, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're
And we'll
welcome.
see you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.